This is going to be a brief syllabus review for BUS 415 Stock Market, Money, and Risk. Hello, my name is Charles Richardson, and I'll be teaching the class for the next 11 weeks. And so I want to cover some background information and some other things that deal with the syllabus. The prereq for this class is Econ 201, which is the second economics class you should have had before this one. If you need to contact me, you can reach me at 859-371-9393, extension 1211, or via email at crichardson@beckfield.edu. And this course is worth 4 credit hours. Now, for the balance of the presentation, I'll have to do a lot of reading to you to make sure that I get what I want to say just right. On an ongoing basis, I'll do more presenting as you would have in a typical on-ground class. But for this part, I want to make sure we're all on the same page and we'll do a lot of reading to you. Course description: an examination of the technical aspects of a structured system for personal investing, in addition to illustrating the dynamics and factors that influence the U.S. economy and stock market. The course provides the student with both the economic and accounting fundamentals as well as the technical investment understanding to make rational investment decisions with the objective of increasing personal wealth. Investment instruments are explained, for example, stocks, bonds, mutual funds, as are the financial and technical basis for selecting, evaluating, obtaining, and managing a personal portfolio. Course objectives. The primary objective is to equip you all with a rational understanding of the skills and methods needed to establish and grow your personal wealth. Particular emphasis is placed on becoming a successful investor. To do this requires understanding of the science and principles and dynamics of 1. What makes the stock market and how that movement impacts specific markets and sectors within markets. 2. Understand and differentiate the risk and rewards of a specific investment portfolio. 3. Interpret the financial performance, strength, and weakness of a company through analysis of balance sheet, income, and cash flow statements. 4. How to choose and manage specific stocks. And 5. How to track and monitor performance. The textbook we'll be using for this is called Fundamentals of Investing, which is the 12th edition. You see a picture there on your right. The ISBN number is 978-0133-075-359. The authors are Scott Smith, Lawrence Gitman, and Michael Janik. The methodology we'll use for the course will be electronic presentation, forum discussions, instructive videos, tests, YouTube, we'll have a project. So we'll use a variety of things to kind of communicate key points that deal with the stock market, money, and risk. Now, how will you be measured in terms of the criteria? Now, this is the same you'll see in the Beckfield catalog, probably you see in every other course you take here at Beckfield. Again, the following criteria are applied in determining grades for assignments. A is 90 to 100%, B is 80 to 89, a C is 70 to 79, D 60 to 69, and F is below 60%. Now, the attendance policy here is the one we have overall for Beckfield College, and then also I'll go into a little more detail for the specific online attendance policy. Students' learning is improved by regular attendance and participation in all classes. As part of their preparation for a career, students are expected to maintain good attendance. In a professional environment, employees are expected to be regular and punctual in attendance and to report to their employer if they will be absent. Instructors record attendance in every class session, and students are expected to attend all scheduled class meetings. If absence from class is unavoidable, the student is expected to contact the instructor as soon as reasonable possible to arrange for any makeup work. Students are strongly encouraged to make use of the Beckfield email system for communicating with faculty. If a student does not inform his or her instructor of an anticipated absence or does not provide a reasonable excuse for an absence, the instructor is not obligated to permit makeup of any dismissed or any missed assignments and or examinations resulting from that absence. A student absent from all of his or her classes for a period of 14 consecutive calendar days during which classes or examinations are in session will be regarded as having withdrawn from the college and will receive a grade of W for each course in which he or she is enrolled. The student's last recorded date of attendance will be used in determining any appropriate or applicable adjustment to the student's funding. A student withdrawn for ceasing to attend will not be permitted to re-enroll in any subsequent quarter without discussing academic progress with his or her academic dean or designated academic advisor, or will be subject to re-entry fee upon enrollment. This policy does not apply to a student during an approved leave of absence. Students returning to the college after being withdrawn for non-attendance must meet the requirements of any program modification which may have occurred during their absence. Now, for the specific online attendance policy, online students are expected to actively participate regularly in each online course. Though students will normally not be required to connect at specific times or on specific days, they are expected to participate each week and complete assignments as instructed. Attendance in online courses is recorded as like it's an on-ground class. Activities which constitute active participation typically include making a substantial and relevant initial posting in a discussion forum, responding constructively to other students' posting in a discussion forum, submitting an assignment, attempting a quiz, examination, exercise, or other graded activity. Academic honesty. Students are expected to complete all examinations and assignments without using unapproved resources or assistance. Academic dishonesty includes such activities as unapproved collaboration in completing examinations and other assignments, use of resources prohibited by the instructor, and plagiarism. In presenting results of research, a student must accurately represent and attribute ideas or statements belonging to others and must accurately document the resources in which those ideas or statements are found, regardless of how the student may present them. Thus, whether the student quotes, paraphrases, or summarizes anything other than common knowledge or the student's own invention must be carefully attributed and documented. Any violation of this requirement is plagiarism, a serious academic offense. The minimum penalty is a grade of 0 in the assignment. Students found to have violated standards of academic honesty will be ineligible for honors upon graduation, and more than one violation by the same student may result in disciplinary dismissal from the college. Documentation of a student's academic misconduct becomes part of the student's academic file. Plagiarism is the intentional or accidental misrepresentation of someone else's work, research as your own. It is important to cite all outside information using proper MLA or APA format in order to avoid plagiarism. Please see the instructor if you have questions about the proper method of citation. For this class, we'll be using APA format. Any papers or projects submitted that are found to be plagiarized will result in zeros and will not be permitted to be rewritten. The Learning Assistance Center at Beckfield College is available at both campuses and online to help students who may be struggling, falling behind, or just want a little assistance in any of the areas. A tutor will be available for the following subjects throughout the quarter: students with study skills, note-taking or test-taking; English, including research, grammar, paragraph, and essay writing; APA document format; basic math, quantitative reasoning, and math for meds; keyboarding, business applications or Microsoft Word, Excel, or PowerPoint; basic computer usage like checking email, using the internet, preparing a document; and lastly, medical terminology and anatomy and physiology. Help with other courses can be arranged by request. To schedule an appointment with a tutor or learn more, please visit the Learning Assistance Center near room 106 in Florence, or the library in Tri-County, or email awhitley@beckfield.edu. For online tutoring, visit http://thelearninghouseadobeconnect.com/learning-assistance-center/ and enter as a guest. Hours are subject to change on a quarterly basis. Now, how will you be evaluated in terms of what your assignments will be and the point distribution? So there will be 5 things you'll be evaluated on. You'll be giving weekly assignments, mostly problems, that'll be worth 250 points. You'll have a project that will be worth 250 points. It will deal with the stock market. You will have a midterm exam and final exam, both worth 100 points. And then you'll have posts for the 11 weeks we'll be in class. You'll need to do an initial post as well as response to 2 students each week, and that'll be a total of 330 points for a total points for the course of 1,030. Now, as you know, for every hour you spend in class, you should spend 2 hours outside of class in order to be successful. So the way you kind of break that down is, as you see here in this chart. Review presentation materials for tests. Spend about 30 hours doing that during the course of the term. Research for form posts and replies, 10 hours. Research information for your project, that's about 20 hours during the course of the term. And another 20 hours searching and answering questions for your homework for a total of 80 hours.